before I get on out of here for the day, I got these tweets to read to y'all. So let's get right to it, okay? At the coach's desk writes, in a 7-game series, Stephen A., could the best team in a college sport beat the worst team in a professional sport at least once? At least once. It's possible. It shouldn't happen because people are in the pros. Obviously, some of the worst in the pros should be able to beat some of the best in college. But once, if you're a great, great team on a collegiate level and you're a horrific team on a pro level, yeah, you can win a game. I'd say so. At Jacobo Zakay 23, JACOBOZAKAY 23 writes, was the moon landing real or fake? You know why I'm going to say real? And I'm not going to even joke about this. The moon landing was real. Did we ever think we'd have Wi-Fi? Did we ever think we'd have satellite television? Did we ever believe those kind of things? Back in the days, in ancient times, when we were riding on horses or wooden wheels and stuff like that, did we ever think we'd be able to fly 30, 40, 50,000 feet in the air across the globe? Did we ever think we'd be able to do that? Did we ever think that we'd be able to send stuff up into space and have people going up there for a freaking field trip before returning to Earth and talking about how great it was? Guys like 90-year-old plus William Shatner, who played Captain Kirk on Star Trek. We're losing power, Captain. Remember that? This kind of stuff that's going on. So I'm not going to rule out the possibility that something like that could happen. I'm really not going to do that, okay? I hear your question, but I'm just not going to do that, all right? Next up, at Marv's _said_it. Babe Ruth versus Barry Bonds in a home run derby. Who you got? Barry Bonds all day, every day. You know why? Because Barry Bonds went against black and white players. Now, I understand Babe Ruth was barnstorming all over the country, and I get that part. But as far as I'm concerned, those numbers that he has, as great as he was, they're sort of tainted to some degree if you didn't go against black players. That's what I'm talking about. You go against everybody, then I'll give you credit against everybody. You have a select group that you go against, and other groups are ostracized. You ain't getting that kind of credit. Plain and simple. Next up, at Stephen A.I. Smith writes, fear of AI taking your job? I think we should all fear that in the coming ages, because as technology has advanced throughout the years, the human element has been replaced by machines, computers, etc. And society overall has had to adapt on a multitude of occasions. And since the new rage is AI, I think there's no question that that's something that we all have to be concerned about. Protect your brand, own it, make sure you own your name. And if somebody wants to be able to use it, they have to come through you for the purposes of monetization. That's the best thing you could do in preserving your future, because a lot of jobs are going to be replaced by AI in the future. And I don't think anybody's immune to it, me personally. And I find it could be quite stupid, to be quite honest with you, because if machines and computers and stuff like that are replacing humans, are the machines going to go out and patronize products and brands and things of that nature that fuel our economy? Who's spending money? When you go to a store, a supermarket, a restaurant, or anything like that, you need people to spend money. How can people spend money if they have nothing to spend because they're unemployed? This is how you know the devil is alive and well, because it's eradicating human souls everywhere we turn. And machines are running the world and going to continue to do so if these folks have anything to say about it. So I think there's real concern there, and I think we should all pay attention. Last tweet right here, at Mr. Buckworth. Mr. _Buckworth writes, Stephen A., my question to you is, if everyone in the world suddenly stopped sneezing forever, how long do you think it would take you to notice? It would take me a while, because I'm really not paying attention to people sneezing. I'm paying attention to whether or not I'm sneezing. It's not like I walk around looking at people and go like, did you sneeze today? Did you sneeze today? That's like asking people if you farted today. You passed gas. Or did you take a dunk? Did you take a leak? Who thinks about that when it comes to other people? They think about it when it comes to themselves. So it would take me a while to notice that I haven't seen anybody sneeze in a while, because I'm really not paying attention on that level. I'm really not giving that kind of I'm really not giving it my attention. That's just where I'm at with it. I hope you can appreciate my position.